Hey YouTube, got some of this FiberFix Heat Wrap Pro. Here's what the box looks like. Here's what it comes with. Gloves, check. 2 strips, check. Clay. I put it in some hot water, hopefully it'll soften it up a little bit. That's not part of the instructions, but hopefully it'll help. And the patch. And they also give you a piece of sandpaper to rough it up. Momentito, por favor. Piece of sandpaper. I'm opting to go with some bigger sandpaper because I have bigger sandpaper. Let's get started. Okay, so my area that I want to patch is between the 2 exhaust clamps there. I used a piece of just standard tubing that you butt 2 tubes into. It has the little swell in it to keep the tubes from going too far, and I used that to patch this muffler here. Here's the cat, and then here's the little resonator or muffler downstream. And I used a standard exhaust paste that you can buy for, $6 or $8 a tube at the auto parts store, and it worked for about 2 days, and then I could start hearing a little rumble, and the rumble got worse. So, but either way, we're going to try this stuff now. They say to start with wrapping the whole thing in one of these silver pieces first, and then put on this patch. As you can see here, this tape here, it's like they say clay on it. It definitely feels like clay, but I'm not sure what it's really made of. It doesn't say. I am happy I'm using the gloves, although I'm not happy I'm handling my camera with a very slightly clayed hand. So we're going to try to wrap this, but it's very thick and pretty heavy. So it's almost like, like if someone dragged a gauze bandage through some real heavy mud. That's what it feels like. So we're going to see if we can get this thing wrapped. Alright, here we go. We got it wrapped, and then they say use the second piece of the silver tape to hold it in place. That stuff is really tough to work with, and I wrapped it as tight as I could. Don't know if it's good enough, but they say now cure it with heat and see what happens. That means turn the car on for a little bit and get that muffler hot, or get the exhaust pipe hot. Hey Team YouTube, I did open the packet with the what they call the extra clay in it. This is somewhere between modeling clay and silly putty. I just tore off a piece and I put it on the end of the tape wrap to see if that would help to get that tail end of the clay wrap to sit, and then I wrapped the silver tape over it. So just to show this part of it off, and here we go, following the directions. Hey Team YouTube, so the interior of the car right now is pretty quiet. And I also did, of course, an exceptionally foolish thing. Car's up on jack stands, I can do that. I touched the exhaust pipe just, vanishingly briefly, just to see how hot it was getting. And I think it's getting pretty toasty now. It's been on for, 5 minutes or so. And they say in the directions to cure the FiberFix with a heat gun. I'm pretty sure the exhaust is providing a more persistent hopefully just going to soak all that heat into that clay stuff, whatever it is, and cure, or whatever they call it. And we're going to find out. The last thing in the directions is they say you can leave the silver tape on, or you can take the outer layer of silver tape off. I don't see any reason why it would need to be removed, so we're going to do that. Did I mention the reason we're inside the car right now is that just listening to make sure I don't hear any of the burbling of an exhaust leak there right where my patch is. And so, sounding good so far. Have a great day, YouTube. By the way, these fixes in a can type things, I definitely will update this video, and I will give my impressions some months from now. Say, oh yeah, this thing lasted, or no it didn't, because I know that plenty of people are on the fence about these kinds of fixes. Have a great day, YouTube. Bye.